Welcome to Gas Ed. Today we will be discussing deploying professional AI web systems. We're officially moving past the theory, and we're going to look at exactly how modern businesses take raw, generative AI output and turn it into tangible, highly functional digital assets. You know, generative models today are producing remarkably powerful code at a scale we've literally never seen before. But here's the reality. AI code without deployment? It's basically a Ferrari stuck in the garage. It generates absolutely zero business value until we get it out onto the highway. To capture real ROI, we absolutely have to take that final step. So how do we achieve this? Well, we rely on a highly objective, authoritative standard known as the DRIVE framework. That stands for Design, Refine, Implement, and Validate. It's a rigorous, step-by-step pipeline designed exclusively to take that AI-generated output and turn it into a live, revenue-generating web asset. Because right now, we are seeing a massive paradigm shift. On one side, you have amateur vibe coding, these fragmented, disconnected files sitting on a desktop that do absolutely nothing functional. But on the other side, you have professional production AI. We're talking live domains fully integrated with automated webhooks and active databases, systems that actually drive real revenue. Here is our roadmap for today's explainer. 1. The imperative. 2. Design. 3. Refine. 4. Implement. And 5. Validate. Stage 1. Design. Generative UI creation. The core engine for this first phase is Gemini 3.0. It fundamentally solves the traditional user interface problem through state-of-the-art reasoning and incredible nuance. Instead of relying on those rigid cookie-cutter templates we're all used to, this model generates highly stylized, professional-grade interfaces. And honestly, they often rival expert human designers, all from a single, well-structured prompt. Now, to extract the absolute highest quality code, we use 3 strategic tactics. First, remixing existing layouts to iterate on proven structures. Second, directly inputting target URLs so the model can analyze and emulate successful architectures. And third, and this is absolutely crucial, allowing the model initial creative freedom. Giving the AI that room to establish a baseline design before you apply strict constraints consistently yields superior, highly nuanced results. Stage 2. Refine. Local code optimization. 0. That is exactly how many traditional developers are required to execute this deployment pipeline. By moving the generated code into an AI-assisted local environment, we achieve just a profound efficiency gain. The technical transition here is systematic and really precise. Step 1, you download the raw code package from the generative model. Step 2, open those files in an AI-native integrated development environment, something like Cursor. Step 3, utilize Node.js to summon Claude code locally. What this does is ground a highly advanced AI agent directly within your own file system. With the agent localized, we initiate what we like to call executive review mode. We do this by placing the model into a planning state. So instead of just blindly generating code, the AI acts as a strategic decision maker. It ruthlessly audits your visual hierarchy, it optimizes the user journey, and it actively enhances conversion copy across the entire localized application. And the sheer speed of this localized refinement, it is staggering. Sweeping architectural edits are executed instantaneously across the entire local code base. Whether it's redesigning the layout, swapping out visual assets, or tightening up that marketing copy, the AI implements these commands rapidly. And the best part is, you see the results immediately on a local server. Stage 3. Implement. Backend automation integration. So here's our backend automation pipeline. First, we generate a custom webhook using automation middleware. Think platforms like Make.com. Next, we instruct our local AI agent to seamlessly map our front-end user interface, like a simple email capture form, directly to that exact webhook. Finally, we connect the webhook to our core business provider, whether that's your CRM or a newsletter platform. At this point, the operational shift is complete. The application has fully transformed from a static, isolated design into an active, data-capturing business asset. It's now a fully functional lead generation engine that is completely ready for the open market. Stage 4. Validate. Production and deployment. Our deployment workflow is a highly streamlined 3-step protocol. First, we push our optimized local files to a public repository using GitHub. Second, we connect that specific GitHub repo to a lightning-fast cloud hosting platform like Vercel. And third, we just hit deploy. The platform automatically pulls the code and builds the site instantly. $12, that is the average capital requirement to purchase and attach a permanent, highly professional custom web domain to this newly deployed project. I mean, it brilliantly illustrates just how financially accessible this entire deployment pipeline really is. Let's really reinforce the strategic value of this final step, okay? Deployed code sitting on a custom branded domain establishes immediate market authority and trust. This completely separates you from competitors who are still manually building sites or, worse, relying on generic third-party hosting links. You now own a premium, highly functional digital asset. Which leads us to a concluding strategic question for you to consider. Is your business ready to deploy custom AI systems in minutes? The technology is here, and the framework is proven. That is all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe.